Oh, that's close.
Yeah, aggressive. Still gonna hold up close around the corner, as only s1mple can do. Will take down Magic, combating aggressively in the face with the AWP. And he's gonna have to do better than that as he tries to fire over to Dumpster. Through the smoke, he uses it to his advantage as SDY takes down his teammate on the other side. But now it's all on s1mple, and they try and double swing to double peek and go for the trade. He manages to isolate and get it into a one-on-one advantage. s1mple, bomb ticking. But he's got to be so careful of this plant position because the tentacles, they're off it. s1mple knows it's a fake. He tries to bait out more shots. It's all time at this point, and that's exactly what he's going to have to win the round, and he does it in style. A sample of s1mple once again.
That is...
Well, it works out because it's the same result. Electronic gets the opening kill against Mir, but they've lost Perfecto. s1mple. That is sexy. As SDY goes down, he goes back to the AWP, and you can count on him taking out Magic's as well. Dexter's got a lot to do here. It's a 1 versus 4. The good news is we get to see him try and go for it because it's round 15 and there's no reason not to. The bad news is I don't think this will go very far. Does at least see Boomich's feet. But making a ton of noise, s1mple now knows he's up above and he's going to fall right in front of s1mple. And of course, he's ready for it with the knife. That's so perfect.
I want to see that Deagle shot. That Deagle shot was filthy. Just, oh my God, they're laughing. They can't even contain it.
To peer through and catch anyone straggling back toward Catwalk, and he needs to not hold that angle as much as, yes, there is a player in the form of Bit working that direction. He needs to get to the site. He needs to help his teammates get back in. It's round 15. There's no saving. We've got to go straight for the defuse, and it's Electronic at bench that will cover off and play with Perfecto. But Bit's on the flank. Bit's on the flank, and he's made the play. The Bit watch is on as now Magic, though, has turned it around. How does he find 3 in the site? Nearly gets all 4, but Bit gets the shot in return. This gives Chopper a very slim chance as he works inside. Time ticking, no kit to work with, and Bit has everyone down at his hands, and a brilliant end of the half from him.
That might be the redemption arc in the first half. A really rough first half for Bit. 4 kills forward. They still don't know the toxic barrels are clear, but they can assume it. Dexter with another deadly headshot. And s1mple and Boomich, they've fallen back to 8. They thought this was a bit of a fake, and instead it's just Team Spirit slow playing the pistol.
So 3 on 2, s1mple, good shot on Dexter, 59 seconds, but that bomb gets dropped, and you're right, no one was at the barrel's position, but they still had to give it some consideration. As s1mple works toward the site, actually speeds it up. I thought he was going to walk the whole way just because it was a fake plant. He's not really sure what's going on. There's time, but he just takes that second step knowing he's close enough to catch the mountain. Absolutely knows the shot. So suddenly, just like that, s1mple turns the round himself. All 3 of the remaining kills. What was a 2 on 3? He does the work on his own. Certainly it does help.
And take the win. But if it is supposed to happen on this map, it needs to happen on this round. And that is exactly what Henny is looking forward to do here, as he's going to find a great 2 double opening kill, as his A hit is falling apart. Henny picking up a triple, and he's looking to do things all by his lonesome at the moment.
Yeah, doesn't even need teammates. There's another one. It's on for the ace now. Has a good idea as to where the last player is, but they're not double peeking through ramp. It stands to reason that in an A hit, you wouldn't push all 5 players out of ramp. They must have a player in Palace. And he has seen this one too many times. Reads the script. There's the ace. Now, we were talking before, and you just saw his reaction there. He is pumped. These are the kind of moments and the kind of plays that Oplano live and die from. You don't want to give them something to get amped about, because this is where they will take on an entirely different form.
If there ever was a catalyst for them to bring this one...
So hard to fire through that forklift at range. Give up on it altogether. And this is still a good wrap, though. Reverse ramp take?
Yeah, but look at Electronic. He just snuck in. He's closed the doors as well. They don't know he's here. If they don't clear this... If they're distracted enough, Electronic swings out. He's got the first. He can survive. He can survive all day long. Molotov forces him into the open, but he's found safety in the barrels. He knows where SDY is coming from. Oh, but he addresses Chopper first.
Well
and
done.
Closes it out, 16-3. Our boy Bit
Sick
didn't exactly
rounds.
get to 7, but, you know, we'll take it.
It was close enough. I'll give it to you. That was a good prediction, but that was a sick round.
Kill before the set piece comes in. Oh, he's actually going to step forward. He wants to find it. They almost lined up, and there it is.
He's got a chance for another as well. Sees the shadow, peeks out, finds the 3rd. He's keeping this game alive. He's pulled this round back from a 5 versus 3 to a very winnable situation. There's less than 5 seconds left on the clock. This is done, but SDY's the last alive. If they get the kill, they get the round. They get the round indeed. Did he get there in time? No. Spirit just barely won it. They killed him after the time expired, just barely.
Oh, my lord. If you're
It's given the call, he swings extra wide. Does get SDY before Dexter got the shot in return. So a decent setup in that regard because they're able to get the trades, and there was nothing going on from mid, from connector, because the smoke was still down, and Mir's able to find the kill, bits low. Molotov actually pushes him back. If Mir had his gun ready, that would have been a swing and a trade and a done deal. But now he's just going to try and take this into a straight fight. Bomb still down, tagged again is bit. He loses half of the 26 HP that he had. And rather than hold from inside of jungle, he wants to get into connector. He wants to close down this angle. Plant will go safely toward the balcony instead and be therefore visible from a swing and a peek by Mir at main. And Bit's going to be well aware of that situation as he already starts looking that direction. But is the question right or is it left in Tetris? Mir goes all the way back around. Smoke on it. Tap as well. This will bait out some shots because he's going to have to put shots toward the site, and that's exactly what Bit wanted. He outplays Mir with his mind, and then the aim gets the job done. Navi find 14 and continue.
Yeah, you know, when you go into the head-to-head, 17-3 overall, obviously, as we've already touched on, one of those losses, though, was on Inferno. So you look at that, you think, okay, there's a way back in. The last time they played Inferno, it was more one-sided in favor of Extra Salt, 16-7. But the time before that was also close. That was a 16-14 victory. So this is a map where, on paper, you think Pain do have a chance, but they've lost the first player with coldzera being nullified. And now they're going to be slowly moving their way up towards B. But Blair, there are 3 players here waiting for Extra Salt. They have read this situation perfectly.
And OC's there. He was monstrous last time we saw him. OC, there we go, taps away. A little bit of a fluff initially, but the 2 follow-ups are so good. Now Safe trying to push in, but OC, he is just shutting everyone down with a clinical ace. All headshots as well. And he's a player I wanted to watch coming into this matchup.
So Oplano in a spot of bother again.
This is not comfortable. The only thing going the way right now is the fact that the CTs are all funneling themselves in from market. As Lucas, he's going to be finally taken down, but his twin, he gets vengeance. And that smoke actually is going to come in real handy here, Vince. Now, the bomb isn't planted for him, but the CT needs to cross on over, and footstep sounds have been made. And Henny playing around the pillar. Smoke's going to dissipate. There's no time right now, and he's going to be finishing it off. It's Infinite's going to fall. That got very messy, but Lucas and Henny holding it together. The twins, Vince.
KNG with the MP9 could easily just rip through the oncoming T's. Pone alone's going in first. The molly forces him out, and that molly may have just saved multiple lives. They're pushing onto a site, though, with 20 seconds, and 2 players are on top of it with assault rifles. Crossfire is in. TRK locks it down, and TRK is going to task with 3 more. Oplano only lose 1 player and somehow get their 5 frags all positioned off the site.
Gets one here. Still alive in this as well as he manages to get in behind the stairs. Chopper really takes Mur as he just wants to support his teammate and nearly got him in the back of the head. Electronic will do the damage himself, though, and it falls to he versus Magic. 4 kills for Mur in that round. Great job. Bomb down, and the smoke thrown. Magic's going to know exactly where Electronic is, but he's still looking down the corridor. It's not hard to find that angle.
Huge power play, a huge ace up the sleeve, but there's so much time has already elapsed that they're having to just rush in now into the barrage of bullets that TRK is putting in, and he's picked up 3. What a play from TRK. And DJ on the wrong side of the smoke is going to try and tap this and hold it down. Deal with him. What the hell? How has DJ just pulled that clutch out of his backside? Oplano, are you kidding?
Oh my god! Like, how? How? TRK just pulls off a monstrous 3K, and DJ, he's like, well, screw this, I'm just gonna stick the bomb. He just jumps on top of it, and that is the only option. Come out on top. Now, Leo, is he expecting the second player? Yes, he is. His crosshair placement is pristine. And now in the 3v2, bomb just planted, but Infinite and Viz, they're knocking on the door, and they're gonna find Henny.
Oh, they were knocking. Now they bust out the sledgehammer. They want to knock this door straight down. Leo on the flank again. Infinite's in real trouble. If he pushes in and gets this frag, it may save his life, but he has gone down to the hands of Leo. But Leo's position is a bit of an awkward one. There's a smoke down. The bomb's not planted for him perfectly. Goes in for the pre-fire, but it damage done. But now Viz is going to stick that bomb, or at least fake to stick the bomb. But Leo goes back out for the peek, connects the headshot. An O-plano pick up.
Deficit. The man to bring him back into it would be Dexter with this AWP. If he can find one cheeky, easy kill before the set piece comes in. Oh, he's actually going to step forward. He wants to find it. They almost lined up, and there it is.
He's got a chance for another as well. Sees the shadow, peeks out, finds the third. He's keeping this game alive. He's pulled this round back from a 5 versus 3 to a very winnable situation. There's less than 5 seconds left on the clock. This is done, but SDY's the last alive. If they get the kill, they get the round. They get the round indeed. Did he get there in time? No. Spirit just barely won it. They killed him after the time expired, just barely.
Oh, my lord. If you're Navi, when you look back at that round, you're going to say, how did we not have a Molotov on the
Time, and he'll get boomage. Didn't even need his teammate to assist it. But now Perfecto comes back with 2. Electronic was in and out of the round just as quickly. We're in a man advantage situation for Navi, but that's quickly taken back as they surround the pit position. Double flank. Now, the fact that Simple's all the way out toward Monster, it's early to be in that position, so he may still catch off Dexter as they go for the bomb plant once more. Sandbags to be checked. Oh, they actually looked at it. Simple. He was spotted, but they looked away, and that gives him 1 shot, but not 2. Chopper's got both, and we've got Nuke.
Oh, that is brutal. What a way to lose it if you're Navi. The comeback the whole way. That hold even looked good at the start of it. They were, what, like the 2, they went for like a 3 for